Hey guys, this is Christy here, and today I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about universal design for learning. We are working on it in my ed tech class at Grand Valley. Two of the choices I chose to talk about today were Checkpoint 3.1 and Checkpoint 3.2. Checkpoint 3.1 is activate or supply background knowledge to students to help with universal design for learning. And if you go ahead and look at the bottom here, I'm going to scroll through a couple of example resources. Why do these work for universal design? They basically are a fun way to supply that background knowledge that every student needs. And also, like digging for answers here says that an activity that encourages the acquisition of new knowledge by supplying access to appropriate background knowledge. And so they're kind of just fun resources that teachers and students can use to get that background knowledge that they need. A site that I really like, and I am in an ancient civilizations class right now, so I'm in the history section of it. It's called EdTech Teacher. And basically, if you look, there's the URL right at the top left up there. But if you go ahead and look on the right side over here, they have general history resources, lesson plans, maps, games, animations, and research. And this goes from a time from prehistory all the way to post-Cold War era. So you have quite a span of time there it's covering. And something I'm looking at for my unit actually in my placement is we're talking about Egypt. So they have a mummy maker, if you look kind of in the middle bottom there. And basically you get to make a mummy, but it's basically a game. So it's kind of a fun interactive way to learn about how they used to make mummies back in the day. So you're not just reading the textbook, you're kind of getting this interactive, fun, engaging way. And it's good for universal design because it allows for different ways and different games and animations for students to learn, not just, reading out of the book. It's a little different and it's pretty fun. Okay, my next source I'm going to talk about is Checkpoint 3.2, which is highlight patterns, critical features, big ideas, and relationships. If you go ahead and look at these sources they have listed down here. So, for example, the first one, why is pace car good for UDL? It's a great example of highlighting critical features by decreasing distractors. Pace car helps students to focus on the most important information on the page. So it kind of gets rid of that distracting information that maybe takes away from students learning these big ideas and critical features. And a site that we use in my placement that I think is pretty cool, it's called Quizlet. And basically, the teacher can put this information into Quizlet. And so I'll just go to Unit 2 here for a second to give you guys a good idea. The students can use this to study and to learn. So if you look at the top left, that's the URL, and there's flashcards, learning, they can do a spelling, and they can take basically like a pre-test, whatever the teacher decides to put on there. And then after they do this kind of basic stuff, they can go ahead and they can start playing games. There's a fun gravity game with planets and a matching game. So not only can they get all this basic information that they need and exactly what they need to know, the big ideas and everything, they can also kind of play some games with it and make it a little more fun. So this one is free, and the other one is free as well, but you can upgrade Quizlet to Quizlet Plus, and that is, I believe, $20 a year, $19.99 a year. So yeah, if you look up here, upgrade to Quizlet Plus. But this is a really awesome resource. And it's cool because maybe you're not so good at taking tests. Well, you can practice by doing the flashcards or doing the spelling, whatever you want to do. Or maybe the games work best for you. You can also make it kind of a competition between the students. So I think it's a really cool source to use for universal design learning. So yeah, that's basically what I found to help out with those two key points. And yeah, have a good night, guys. Thanks. Bye.